Good afternoon, Professor Jane, Dr. Patricia, and the rest of the teaching team. My name is Ming, and today I'll be presenting my 3-year professional development plan. Let's move on to the table of contents. In today's presentation, I'll give you a short introduction about myself, discuss about my current situation, what are my vision and career goals in the next 3 years, and lastly, what are my measures to evaluate these achievements. Let's start with a brief introduction about myself. My full name is Ming, and I'm currently 18 years old. I'm pursuing a Bachelor of Computer Science in Data Science, and I'm in my final year, currently completing my final semester. I have several interests, such as data mining, which includes activity like web scraping and text mining. I also enjoy analyzing and visualizing data using libraries such as Tableau. Additionally, I like engaging in programming coding challenges like hackathons, and last but not least, spending time taking care and playing with my dog. Furthermore, it can be seen from the results of the human value test that my highest value is universality. What is universality? Well, it means to measure the need for understanding, appreciation, and tolerance among all the people around the world. In contrast, my lowest value is power, which gauges the importance an individual assigns to social status, prestige, and control over people and resources. Let's now proceed to situational analysis, where I will provide an overview of my current situation as an undergraduate. Firstly, I'll start by looking at my key strengths. This includes the ability to quickly learn and adapt to new tools and technologies, which allows me to stay at the forefront of the ever-evolving field of data science. My next key strength will be having an effective communication and teamwork between my peers. Furthermore, I have a solid proficiency in programming languages like Python and R, enabling me to manipulate and analyze data effectively. And lastly, is strong analytical and problem-solving skills, which equip me to tackle complex data-related challenges. That being said, I recognize there are areas where further development is necessary. To begin with, I aim to hone my practical data science skills, since it is essential to seamlessly apply knowledge to real-world projects while I'm working. Furthermore, I should improve my confidence, as low confidence usually holds me back from pursuing my goals. Lastly, is building a robust professional network. A strong network is invaluable in data science, as it offers opportunity for collaboration, knowledge exchange, and career advancements, which all leads to an increased chance of landing a job at one of the big 5 companies. Now, when it comes to my values, they help shape my approach to my future work and career. Such core values include having a deep passion for innovation as I continuously explore new methods and approaches within the data science field. My next value will be a dedication towards continuous learning. This value was actually inspired from my mentor, as he told me data science always necessitates ongoing education due to the ever-advancing nature despite what position you're in life. My last value will be contributing to projects which have a positive impact on society. The ability to use my education to help apply data-driven solutions to real-world problems is a tremendous source of motivation for me. In terms of preferences for working, I prefer a mix of nomadic and office-based work as a data scientist due to my desire for the dynamic and adaptable work environment. And the reason is the added benefits of variety, like a change in scenery and work environment, which would ultimately avoid burnout. Another preference would be having a workspace customization, as a dedicated and ergonomically designed workspace would enhance my productivity in comparison to just a typical office layout. Moving on to the next content, which is my vision and career goals. As seen in the pop-up image in front of me, this is my overall timeline for my vision and career goals for the next 3 years. It is in chronological order from left to right. Now, let's delve into the first vision, which is gathering more certificates. The goal is to obtain industry-recognized data science certificates within 3 years and maintain documentations of each certification earned. Such certifications could include a Google Cloud Professional Data Engineer, AWS Certified Machine Learning Specialty, and Microsoft Certified Azure Data Scientist. Having these certifications can have some perks in the future, like enhancing your credibility and marketability as a data scientist, which will ultimately also open doors to more job opportunities and higher pay. Therefore, gathering more certifications can be seen as an investment in the human capital, which follows the human capital theory. How I plan to achieve these goals is through initially identifying target certifications, which will be done through initial research and identification of these 3 different industry-recognized data science certifications that will align with my career goals, from which I will then apply the Edwin Locke goal-setting theory of creating a study plan to set clear and challenging goals, which will be developed in the next 3 months. Such a study plan could include study materials, practice exams, and study schedules for the first certification. If it all goes well, a year from now, I will have earned my first data science certification. Following the same plan, 3 years from now, should be able to collect a total of 3 data science certifications, aligning with the SMART criteria objective or specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and lastly, time-bound. Moving forward, my next goal would be to complete further studies. To be more specific, I plan to enroll in a master program for data science or a related field and leverage my existing knowledge and skills from my bachelor program to excel in my master's program and complete it with distinction, which includes a data-driven capstone project within the next 2 years. The perks of completing further studies will be that top companies will prioritize candidates with higher level education, increase networking opportunities during further studies from professors or researchers, which could lead to valuable referrals in the future. And lastly is a specialized knowledge and skills. My strategy for attaining these goals involves researching and identifying a minimum of 3 graduate programs that specialize in data science and analytics by the conclusion of the academic year. 1 year from now, I aim to be accepted into a graduate program in data science. And then once enrolled into the graduate program, I will select a challenging and future-driven capstone project to enhance my hands-on experience and practical knowledge in line with the project learning concept. Moving ahead, 2 years from now, I intend to have successfully completed and presented my capstone project. Moving on to my next goal, which is to secure a winter internship during the year 2025 from quarter 3 to quarter 4, and within the data science division of a renowned technology company. These renowned technology companies are usually called the Big Five, which includes Alphabet, commonly known as Google, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, and Meta. Also, to increase my chances, I will also pursue opportunities with big local companies such as PictoChart, DTech, Veritas, Amphias, and HCL Technologies. To fulfill this goal, I'll be using 4-phase self-regulatory model, which is establishing goals, plan, strive, and reflect to give a structure and a proactive approach to achieving my desired outcome. My plan will be to achieve this goal is to prepare an impressive resume leveraging my coursework from my academic program and the certifications gathered in the last 2 years. And the cover letter will be tailored towards the big company for internship 3 months after completion of my studies. From there, I will proceed to execute a focused search strategy, which will involve screening potential major employers and then submitting application for internship at a minimum of 5 major tech companies. The advantages of securing an internship at a major tech company is firstly, bringing the benefits of reputation and brand recognition from the intern company. Secondly, is providing valuable industry experience which can be applied for future job. And lastly, internship may open doors to potential full-time employment depending on the company. The last and ultimate goal for me in this next 3 years is actually to secure a full-time data science position at one of the global or local Big 5 technology companies stated in the prior goal within the next 3 years. Similarly, to the goal of securing internship, I will use a 4-phase self-regulatory model of establish goals, plan, strive, and reflect to help give a structured and proactive approach to achieving my desired outcome. My plan to achieve this will be to begin the development of a strong professional network. I will continuously expand my network by attending a minimum of 2 industry events of meetups every quarter. Another key objective is to stay informed and prepare for opportunities. I'll consistently update my knowledge and skills through online courses, seminars, and by staying current with industry trends. Furthermore, to increase the chances of securing the job, I'll utilize effective job search strategies, such as focus on informal searches, and utilize career websites like LinkedIn or job streets, while also leveraging networking and referrals to enhance the chances of securing a position with one of the Big 5 companies. If everything proceeds successfully, the company will invite me for an interview. To prepare for this crucial step, I will create a concise 30-second self-introduction and thoroughly research the company and the role I'm applying for. From there, I'll anticipate potential interview questions, conduct mock interviews for practice, and ensure that I have all the required documents ready. With dedication and effort, I aim to achieve my goal of securing a full-time data science position at one of the global or local Big 5 technology companies. Moving on to the last topic, which is about measures for evaluating achievement. There are 2 types of measures that can be used to assess achievement. The first is quantitative measures. As defined by study.com, quantitative measures involves data that can be expressed in numerical terms. We can apply these quantitative measures to assess the following goals: number of industry certifications earned, number of internship applications submitted, number of industry connection, and the rest is shown on the list to my right. Depending on the actual numbers achieved, we can determine the success of these goals. For instance, if I've only earned 1 certificate within the allocated 3 years, indicates that actually I have a slow progress, since my original goal was to earn 3 certifications within those 3 years. Similarly, having only a few industry connections may reduce the likelihood of securing an internship or a job at a major company. The second measure is qualitative measures. As per study.com, qualitative measurement focuses on gathering information that isn't expressed in numerical terms. Example of such qualitative measures include certification of exam pass rates, acceptance into a graduate program, capstone project completion status, and the rest that will be shown to my right. All of these goals cannot be easily quantified. For example, gaining acceptance into a competitive graduate program may be challenging, leading to a low acceptance rate that could affect the achievement of this goal. This idea can also be applied to certification exam pass rates and the internship offer acceptance. Moreover, gauging the strength of a professional network can be challenging, since one network might have a strong and influential individual compared to another network connection where it isn't as influential. Therefore, these two are the different measures that can be done to evaluate achievement. Also, to ensure that the established time frame is feasible for each goal, I'll regularly assess and update these measures, which closely track the progress of each goal within a specified time frame. Lastly, I would like to conclude today's talk with a quote from what I've learned. To have a successful tech career, you need to build a strong foundation. Thank you for all for taking the time to listen to my talk.